I'm just tired of potential. I'm tired of having it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of not living up to your fullest potential. I'm not living up to my potential and it sucks. I want my potential to run out. I want there to be no more potential. I want it to be like, she's everywhere. What can't she do? Literally, there's no potential here. It's like she's doing it. I've gotten stuck in this thought process of I need to have everything figured out before I can even start. And that process is debilitating. Like, you will literally, and another thing on it, this is why I actually think that like there is a problem with AI, and I think that AI can literally send you into a psychosis. Like, I really fully believe it, because I feel like it kind of feeds into these bad practices and it feeds into these thought loops that continue unless you like have a full stop. And with AI, there is literally no full stop. And I felt myself, even with like ChatGPT, constantly putting in my thought processes and it just like spitting back out what I wanted to hear, and there needing to be like a full stop. And it's just me and this AI bot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're here for a good time. They're getting paid. I fully understand that there is a gap right now. I'm here and this is the gap and this is where I want to be, and I'm the only person that can close this gap. I'm literally the only person that can muster up the courage of whatever is left, of whatever confidence is left, pull myself together and take the actual steps and the action to get there. And I just don't. Like, that's my issue right now, is just like, I'm so stuck in here that nothing in here ever gets brought into reality. Like, it never gets brought into fruition. And because of that, I feel like I've proven to myself that I'm incapable of acting on my thoughts and ideas. Therefore, the dreams and the imagination that I have of what my reality can be is essentially impossible, because I don't take the action to get there. There's the thought process, there's the thinking process, and I just stay in this zone. I'm at the point where like I cannot take that any longer. I'm very much at the point where I'm like, RAENA, you have to do something about this. When I do try to do something about it, I just get stuck in the same thought process. I get stuck in the same place, and I feel like I make no movement forward. It's like, what was the point of that 5-hour research period? What was the point of me going into this content idea for so many hours and having the dopamine of like, this is so good, this is gonna perform good, this is going to do what I want it to do, and then not acting on it? It feels like as the days go by, I just waste more and more time, and literally my birthday's in a week and a half, and it feels just like I'm turning 27. And not that I don't have anything to show for it, because the reality is like I just got married and I have my dream husband, I'm in my dream situation, I live in my dream apartment. Like, all of these factors add up to where it's like, you should not be feeling this way. You should not be feeling like there's nowhere else for you to go, and it's just how I feel. And I think that the hardest part about this is that as someone who started their career as a dreamer, as like a person that believes that you can literally achieve anything that you put your mind to, and that you can have anything in your wildest desire once you decide that it's yours and you go for it, I think the hardest part is knowing that and not going for it. This is what I help other people break down. Like, whatever that barrier is, I help people jump over that hurdle in order to like align with their highest self and pour into their passions and see the like results. It's what I do. And I created a consultation to offer to people for that. And in that process, it's like, I need this. I don't know how to explain selling something that I need, knowing that I'm fully capable of providing that service for so many other people, that I've done it before, that my clients will be on Times Square and they'll go to the Grammys and they'll do all these things and they'll make like an astronomical amount of money. And I'm behind the negotiations and the contracting and the communication. I'm behind all of it. I'm behind like the strategizing of their content and like creating, viral moments, or like how do we improve your content? How do we improve your voice and how you're talking to your audience? Like, how do we build this empire so that you can succeed in your dreams and your passions and your purpose? That's what I do. And then when it's time to do it for myself, like my brain literally turns off, and that tells me that there is literally, whether it's trauma, whether it's a block, whatever it is so destructive to my goals and what I want to achieve. I guess the one thing that I literally can be proud of myself is that I think I've exhausted all of the thought processes in my brain to the point where I picked up this camera. Like, I haven't done that in a very long time. The crazy thing about my thoughts are that it's not dark. They're not dark. It doesn't feel like, oh, like I'm at a place where I just like can't do this. It just feels like I'm at a place where I've had the same thoughts so many times that it just feels like a waste. Like, literally the days go by where I circle the same loop and it doesn't make any sense. It's like, you've thought this before. You said you were going to act on it before, and it gets to a point. The point that's like the worst is when you lean on like the people around you, your family, your friends, and it's like, oh, I probably shouldn't bring this up again because I've tired them out. And like, when you say a new idea, or when you have a really exciting moment that you have to share with them because you're like, this is it, this is what's gonna work, they're expecting, they don't have excitement, they don't have any real emotion or reaction because you've done this so many times that it's just like, okay, girl, like, yeah, girl, you do you. But in reality, in the back of their head, they're like, okay, she's not gonna act on that, she's not gonna do that, she hasn't done that, she hasn't literally acted on any of the things that she said she was gonna act on, so why would this be the thing? That's the part that's like, oh, this is not good, this is really not good. Like, you don't want to get to the point where like you've worn out your friends and your family and people are looking at you crazy, because I feel crazy. Like, it's a point where you feel crazy and something has to be done. And maybe the something is this, like, I don't know, maybe it's just getting out of my own way and figuring out where I turn to. But the other point that I do believe plays like the biggest role is this. Unfortunately, our parents were correct, okay? This is a problem. For me specifically, I realized that by consuming other people's lives so much, one, it's avoidance, the technique of avoidance. Like, it's just you avoiding your own life and your own feelings and your own emotions. But secondly, it really shrinks the possibilities in your imagination. Like, it shrinks your own possibilities, it shrinks your own imagination. It just causes you to not, the possibilities of life become smaller and smaller because you're looking at other people just live their possibility of their own reality. It is motivating when you do see those type of creators that come up, like Justine Cameron or Monet, like those type of creators that are really, that have pushed the boundary and you've seen their growth over a period of time. I think those are different than the people that just live their everyday life, unless their everyday life is something that you very much want to have. I think the For You page is a dangerous place. You're constantly consuming other people's reality. You're constantly consuming things that actually don't affect you, but it does affect your brain, and it affects your neuroplasticity, and it affects the way that you actually think. It affects your ideas of possibilities. And so like, it becomes like, it brings you down to the level of, I guess, society. Like, it brings you down to the way that other people think, and it brings you to a place where you can't really reach your dream state. Like, you can't really reach that vibrational level because you're vibrating at this frequency. And this frequency is just like, how can we get you to consume? And I know, now that I'm thinking about it, this is a scheme that Todd set up. I was such a person that was like, anything I want in this world, I'm gonna do it. And when I came on here and I was like, I'm not doing pre-med because I know that there's more to me. First of all, I do not regret that decision at all. Like, I do not regret not going to medical school because I still would have 6-7 years left, maybe. So like, I don't regret that at all. But like, I in the time built a business, and then the first year of that business made 6 figures. Like, I fully believe that anything you put your mind to, you can achieve. When you are consistently consuming other people's behavior and when you are constantly dropping to the vibrational level, I hate talking about vibrations because it sounds like I'm trying to be woo-woo, but what I mean is like the collective energy. Let's say that. When you drop the collective energy of whatever this is, and like TikTok, and you're just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, you're getting literally reined in and pulled in. It starts to like, I don't want to say make you dumber, but like, yeah, like I feel dumber. I feel like I can't even, with AI, I'm like, can I spell? Because I'm with autocorrect, like everything is correcting me. And I'm like, can I spell that word? Can I do it? Like, do I know how? I question that. Because, like, girl, do you know how? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I literally do not know. And that's scary. That is, if we want to be on a high level, a high vibration, high energy, this is not going to get us there. Like, this is going to be our biggest ob. And it's my biggest ob. I have the screen time on both TikTok and Instagram, and I just immediately, like, it's memorized. Ignore for the rest of the day. Ignore for today. I don't even know what it says anymore because I press it so many times that like it's ridiculous. Does not work. So actually, speaking of, I got a gifting package from Brick. I don't know if you know Brick, but essentially this is just supposed to get you off your phone, and you tap it and it says your phone is about to become a tool again. Phones should help you do more of what matters instead of distracting you from things that don't. With Brick, you choose what stays, silent what doesn't, and make your phone a tool for the life you want to live. Are you ready to take your time back? Yes. I literally am ready to take my time back. I'm ready to like pour into my life and also just find the entertainment in my life. I think that I lost the zeal. I've lost the zeal for life. Like, it is nowhere to be found. Not in like a depressing way, in like I've worked from home for 3 years. I've built other people's lives up. I've helped people get to where they wanted to go, and in the process didn't realize that that was taking me further from where my goals and my dreams were, to the point where I no longer knew what my own dreams looked like because I took on other people's dreams as my own. And in that, like, you can be someone that platforms people, you can be someone that helps other people achieve their goals and their dreams, but not at the sacrifice of your own dreams. It just doesn't work like that, and it creates resentment, and I realize that, and I'm done with it. And so we're gonna set this brick up. Sorry. I believe in the manifestation. Like, I believe in God, I believe in it all, and I was going to buy this. I didn't convince myself out of buying it. I just put it off because I was like, I'm addicted. Like, I don't want to get rid of the distraction. Like, I want to be on my phone. And then I saw this email, and it came into an email that I don't check anymore, which was my like old partnership email, and I saw it like pop up on the top. We would love to gift you one. This is why I believe that God is real, because this literally showed up on my doorstep. It's just like he knows what you need when you need it. You know what I mean? And if you're not gonna do it, he might do it. Won't he do it? Because the time is now. There's no better time than the present. Oof. I said let Brick access your screen time, girl. I don't know if you want to see all that. I'm scared. So this is what it looks like. So it does social, games, entertainment, creativity, education. I'm allowed to block 50 of them. So let's do it. So obviously Instagram and TikTok's gotta go. And honestly, Facebook too. Because you know it's a big deal. You know it's crazy when like you will find anything. Like you will literally be scrolling on Facebook Reels. Like, girl, get off of there. What's wrong with you? Welcome to Breck. Okay, so this is what it looks like. If I'm not up and I'm already using my phone, it's over. The day is over. My dopamine is shot and it's not looking good.